I've become really close friends to a lot of the volunteers with relationships. There's a donor mom. We call it each of us Thelma and Louise because we've gone the transplant games together, and we grew very close to the first games we were together because a friend of hers who also was with us had shared some stories with me about her that I never knew, and it's just like, wow. So I think it's a lot of it's the friendships that they've made through the years.
I became a volunteer at IOPO shortly after my successful liver transplant. I remember meeting a couple of people, number one, Sam Davis and Brenda Johnson, and we were so impressed with the two of them that we decided we wanted to spend our volunteer time serving the Indiana Organ Procurement Organization. Up until meeting them, we didn't realize the important role that IOPO plays in the transplantation process. But we have had a wonderful association with them. Jack and I are enthusiastic volunteers for IOPO because, number one, we believe in their mission wholeheartedly. Number two, they're just a group of the most wonderful people who live their motto every day of their lives. Love life, live life, give life.
I have always felt that being a volunteer is one way to give back to the community. And I think that the rewards are so big that you just, as a volunteer, why would you not want to be a volunteer if you've had your life affected either as a donor family or as a recipient family?
Personally, it means to me a lot of satisfaction to be an IOPO volunteer. I see people signing up that maybe were skeptical when they walked up to talk to us, and then when they see that we've been recipients and how well we're doing, then they change their minds.
I became involved with IOPO because they were so wonderful to us during our time of crisis at the hospital. And I wanted to give back a little something that so other people could hear the perspective of a donor family.
It has allowed me to keep Dean's memory alive in a very positive way. And I get back tenfold when I'm allowed to share our story with others. They have no idea what the healing effect is on me by allowing me to speak with them.
I'm an intern at IOPO right now, working with things in the office, just doing intern things for them, and I really enjoy it. It's fun.
I became a volunteer at IOPO by meeting other volunteers at an event, and they told me how fun and rewarding it was. And after becoming involved, I have to agree, it's very rewarding, and you meet a lot of new people, a lot of new friends.
Personally, being a volunteer for IOPO, one of the most unique things, besides spreading the word about organ tissue eye donation, is the ability to meet so many very special people at IOPO, and also donors and donor families and recipients throughout the state.
As long as I can remember, I've always been part of the IOPO family of going around to different high schools in groups of people, just spreading the awareness of organ donation, and have always loved working with IOPO.
Working with IOPO and the people who go out and spread the word, we also get something back from that. Not just the satisfaction of knowing that other people are learning about organ donation and transplantation, but we find joy in knowing that even if one person makes that decision because of our story, we've saved people's lives. The volunteers, they have great stories, they're willing, they're pumped, and it's not just the recipients who are pumped because I've been given this precious gift. The donor families I work through the years will tell you that they don't get over their grief, but they get through it. And our donor families are unique because they don't usually say no, I can't do it, or no, I can't share my story. They're the ones they're fine about going out and sharing their stories. We have a unique group and they're special, and I'm prejudiced.